Hey there, I'm Patmos and welcome to the next episode of our Europa Universalis 4 game with Milan. We'll jump straight into the game and let's just continue. We are on a mission to form Italy and it will take us some time, but we will get there. I know that for sure. Alright, so the printing press came out. Really wonder where. Should be able to see that. Augsburg, well, that's close to us, so could well be that soon it will spread to us, which is a big plus, of course. Now, what are we up to? Provence has ended, that's fine. Let's just check, because we have claims all around. Probably just, yeah, Great Britain, Mantua, the Papal State and Utrecht, so they have quite good allies. They have quite a list of allies as well, so we have to be careful. Now, since Siena is a part of us, which is really good, don't have to worry about them. We have a claim now. We can fabricate a claim on Mantua, which is really nice. They are only allied with Savoy. We still have a truce with them, but if they don't make new allies, then quite soon we can try and attack them, and also Savoy, and that could give us quite the gains. And since we don't have too much to do until we can form Italy, just need Roma and Ancona. Siena is basically ours because we are the overlord of them. We can just integrate them later on. Oh, that's interesting. Does this do? It's a rich culture. Oh yeah, that's right. That will piss everyone off. Missionary strength. How are we? We just have one Protestant province, so we probably should switch to Protestant or Reformed at some point anyway. That's usually a good thing to do. Reject the Reform or lose 10 Republican tradition. I don't like inflation, but we'll get the inflation. Tolerance to heretics, well, that's good. This is all just missionary strength, so at some point if we need stronger missionaries we can do all those. We have a gift, oh that's nice. And we spent some of our money in a useful way. Well, that won't bring up much. Won't really do much good. Oh, this could help. Always nice to get extra land force limit and extra manpower, but not really necessary. Now this could be interesting. So we'll do that one, and we will raise our land force limit a bit. So that means we got into a better position, and this will end in January, which is good. Probably we'll go forward and attack him straight away. Now we have only France as a new ally. So I guess we should be seeking out just some alliances. He won't. Bohemia. Allied to... Oh, he's allied to Austria, so that's a good one. So we'll just ally ourselves with Bohemia as a strong, helpful ally. Now, we are far ahead in time, so we can do some espionage stuff. Interesting, let's do so. Technology cost going down, foreign spy detection going up, that's nice. So soon we can go to war. Probably should better my relations with them a bit. How are we here? Oh, that's still looking good. There are a lot of powerful blocks of nations, and especially Spain is doing a good job. And he's busy integrating Naples, which will put us in a quite difficult position against them in Italy. Now, we don't need these provinces to form Italy, but of course it would be really nice if we can take all of Italy. But game will still run for a long time, so we'll see. Our truce with Mantua ended. So let's see, did he create any extra allies? No, so we can just go to war, and Savoy will join in, but we can deal with those, I think, and Siena will help us. So yeah, let's go. Let's just try and do a decent job. Now we can spend these points, but that's quite expensive, and we have quite a few we can save up, so we're going to save that up a while. Now let's make sure we take this, then go for Savoy. Can no longer claim that Romagna would be ours. Well, that's fine. Spy network construction. We're not constructing any spy networks, so that's not really the issue for now. Spain made peace with Burgundy. Well, we have to be aware of Spain in the future. Can be a real pain in the ass. Well, let's siege down this fortress. I think we could do with an extra cannon. Let's build an extra cannon. It's always nice sieging down all those fortresses. The triangular trade. Well, Spain is doing a good job with all those colonies, I guess. That can also be their weakness, but in most games I've watched, most of the colonies don't break free of their overlords. They have a pretty tight grip on them, and well, not much happening there, so I wonder how that mechanic really works and if it's really an issue. I doubt it. Alright, so let's wait a second until... Yep, he is locked in now. Aided as well, and we gain 10 prestige. Stability... Oh, you'll get the prestige, that's fine. Really want to destroy his army. Perfect. Now let's siege down that fortress. I think Spain is at war again? No. Just wants military access. Well, we won't give him. He already hates us, so that's not really an issue. That's something to keep in mind every now and then. Sometimes you could be tempted to pick the option where they won't be as pissed with you, but he already picked us as rivals, so in the very near future he'll be really pissed with us. So why not just keep it like that? Alright, which guy do we need? Well, we need these two to fill up. And I guess we mostly need the bureaucrat right now, so we're going to go with that. And I want these points to run up a bit more, and then we can do a re-election of a candidate, which will be strong. Just not this time. Nope. No military access through my land. Gonna have to go on your own. Well, I do want to try and take a little bit more land. If we just take this, we are already close to having a coalition against us. So that is an issue. But we'll have to see. Can't annex him right now because we are at war, but I'm wondering if the time already there that we can annex him as soon as we make peace. Because if that is so, we could just vassalize Savoy. Let's see if we can do a good job against him. Now this is not too smart, because he will be losing his army. We have to help him out. Luckily for him, I saw that and we helped out. But he shouldn't be doing that. Now let's siege down this fortress. What will happen if I vassalize him? No, we can't do that, he's too big. But if I start taking provinces here, then there will be a coalition already, so can't take too much provinces there. So I'll have to think of something. We'll see. Let's first siege down the province and then we'll check all the options we have to make a peace deal. The advisor died, that's never a good thing, and this is full. So right now there's could be a chance to just pick that one. Can get better cannons, just not right now, since right now we are at war. And they will lower morale of those units, and I don't want that at this moment. Yeah, that's siege down, so now we can do that because we don't have to fight. And we can just try and seek out a nice peace deal. Of course we want Mantua. Now we suffer a coalition of only 2 nations, so for instance if we take Nice, well, Mantua, but we will be taking their province, so that's not really an issue. So there will be 4 countries left willing to join. I'm willing to take that risk. No, that's the wrong button. Alright, we'll do it like this. Perfect. Now, let's make a... Ooh, that's rather expensive. Did he really... Oh, yeah. Alright, so we'll have to save up a bit in order to core Mantua, but we can do that in the future. Of course, I want to lower the unrest. And... well, I want to see if I can... Nice. Need to better our... Oh, that's already at the top. So we'll have to wait a few months, probably. And then we can start integrating Siena. Maybe we shouldn't, because I can feed them provinces from the Papal State. But it's quite unlikely we will be going to war with the Papal State soon, because all these big nations will join. Portugal, Britain, so... well, we'll wait and see. He's already in a war again against Burgundy, Holland and Friesland. Interesting. Burgundy is losing provinces quite fast. And, well, Spain is doing a job there. Should we pick this one? Aggressive expansion impact. Oh, I really like that. So yes, I am going to pick that one. Should I start annexing him? Not yet, I think. I think we have to wait for an opportunity there. Ooh, that's interesting. He has war exhaustion. But for him, if that grows, we have a chance. So, have to be ready in case something really happens. But he's just in a small war. Oh, Denmark and Sweden. Interesting. Interesting. Denmark did quite okay. So, interesting. Let's see. Perhaps there will be a chance for us to attack the Papal State without Britain and Portugal interfering. Not scared of Savoy, so that's not an issue. No, I really want to start making that a core. It's just, well, not happening yet. Luckily we took the bureaucrat, so this will grow quite quick. Treason against Milan. Oh well. It is what it is. We have enough manpower for the moment, so not really an issue. Gain a claim on Brescia. Oh, I need a claim on Brescia, but... well, we got a claim on Brescia, so that's fine. A guy died. Let's pick a better one, and since we have a good income... but one of these we should be able to pick a better one. Higher discipline or national manpower. I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. How is this looking? Well, the number stays stable. This one is going down. So not likely that Britain and Portugal will have issues soon. So I guess at some point we should hope that France and Britain go to. Because, well, France is allied to... Ooh, that's interesting. Spain is doing really good in the allies. Making allies. Poland and France and, well, Austria. Austria is not doing that well, but the others are quite strong. Poland, yeah, also has big allies. Lithuania, Brandenburg, Pomerian. So yeah, few big power blocks. How are the Ottomans doing? Well, not too good. At least on the front of allies, they are doing very good themselves. So what do you need allies for if you are big and powerful yourself? So anything changing here? Not really. So that's not going to work. Liège, no. It's probably best to not get allied to all these smaller nations here, because they will be in quite a few wars and you have to fight every time, and I don't want that. So, clergy... yeah, that's all fine. Just the burghers will be pissed. Let them be pissed. Well, I'll grant them the charter. Prestige was high enough anyway. And we can probably demand something from the clergy now. They have a high loyalty, so let's do that, because then, now we can core this one. Interesting. Really want to make Manchu our core. The Evangelical Union. Oh, we're going to get wars here, yes. Now that could be an opportunity if we manage to stay out of it. And, well, I'm well on my way to try and stay out of it. If, for instance, Britain, France, etc. go to war with each other and Spain will be involved as well, then that could mean that at some point we could, for instance, go against a papal state. No other nations joining because they are already in all those wars. So that's interesting. I wonder... probably can't threaten him into a war. No, that's not gonna work. Well, I already like the size of our nation. And I started this. Wasn't expecting this. And of course I know that a lot of people probably already formed Italy by now and were playing much more aggressive, etc. But, well, this is just the way I play. And, yeah, I'm not a pro, I'm not familiar with all those game exploits, etc. Just fool around. And I like it. And of course, if you have just regular tips or anything, please let me know. In the comment section, tell me about them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That's good for my channel. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. If you put on the notification bell, you will get an alert when I upload a new video. And it of course helps me big time. Lose a lot of ducats and the nobility gain loyalty. Oh, well, yeah, that's fine. Coring is almost done. Perfect. Then we have a new core, which is named Mantua. And I really like that. Done and done. So that should bring in a bit of money. Really nice. All it needs is a lower autonomy. And the money will come flowing in. Well, he's quite far in depth, which is good, but the rest is, well... no way I can go ahead and attack safely. So I think we should also check around, because, well, for instance, we can grow by attacking province. But is allied to France, which is not such a good idea. Perhaps we can do something. Oh yeah. Let's do a covert action and build a spy network. Let's do the same here, because I really want those claims there. And we can pick another government change. What should we do? Should we get a presidential system and the institute embracement cost will go down? Or should we get a parliament? We will no longer have nobility estates, so that's fine. And it enables parliament, and we have national unrest as one, which is interesting. Will be the next one, stability, cost and diplomat. Well, I like a parliament. It's fun. Yearly corruption because there's no debate and there's too few seats. Well, I guess we'll give our capital a seat in parliament. And I think we should give Manchu a seat in parliament because that's a really big province as well. And then, well, what can we do here? Formalize the separation of powers. Till the end of the game we get extra prestige. Oh, that's good. We'll do that. And now we have to get a debate going. Sailors, that's not really something I need. Light ships, land maintenance, national unrests, foreign spy detection. Well, let's do the Treason Act. How can we convince him? Oh, that's just a little bit of money. Oh well, we'll do that. So that's fine. We got a victory. That's all passed. Perfect. Let's not do anything about that anymore. Can we do something in a province that's worthwhile? Doesn't appear to be so, so we're not going to do anything. Now, there's another one we can pick, but that's the economic idea, which is interesting. Production efficiency going up. Probably global trade, but we are behind in tech, so we're not going to do that. We're going to save those points. Because I hate it when I'm behind in tech, makes you vulnerable. Ooh, he's at war with Scotland and France. Now we're getting somewhere, because probably that's Great Britain at war. And that's really interesting. He's allied to Portugal. Is Portugal into that war as well? Yes. So let's hope France does a good job. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's fine. If France does a good job, we might have an opportunity of attacking the Papal State, because then Great Britain will get really into a bad position. Oh, we'll take the prestige. Savoy is not a threat. Utrecht is not a threat, so... Oh, this is interesting. And France is doing an okay job. There is only allied... Well, he's allied to a lot of nations, but it's just Scotland and France, so... A lot of nations didn't join in, probably because he's just attacking Scotland, and Scotland was still friends with England. That's probably the situation. Well, we should focus on our own expansion now. So let's gain a claim there. Oh, we'll keep that one running. Let's fabricate a claim here. On, well, let's do Ancona, since that's the province we need to form Italy. And of course check every now and then if we can already declare war without those other nations joining. No, we can't. Well, in privileges, we lose 5 Republican tradition, we get a national tax modifier bonus for 20 years, and the burghers will lose a bit of thing. Well, that's fine, we gain 5 in Austria's opinion going down. I don't really care about Austria, but I really like that extra money. So let's do that. Now England also has colonies. Newfoundland, interesting. And, well, England's doing quite the job there. Well, I'd say right now Britain is doing quite an okay job, so I don't think Britain will soon be in a serious troubled position. But don't neglect the French armies, because they are really powerful. And there's always a chance that the French just beats the British army. Oh, Austria will join in. Well, that's not really what I want, so let's wait for that. Alright. Manpower's looking very good. It's just not the time. Oh, this number's running up. That's good. Portugal isn't, but I don't really know how big Portugal's army is, but Portugal is at war with Scotland and France, yeah, so he should be at war with Spain or something. That would be a big relief for me. Well, there are his troops. Interesting. Ooh, we can pick another tack. Perfect. Well, let's do so. Could use those points to do some coring, but by the time we get to coring, that should probably just be quite easy. Should be having those points already then. Well, he is actually doing a quite okay job against the British. At least he's taking those provinces back. If he defeats that army, that'll be a big blow. He also has those reformed zealots there, so that's not to his benefit. But Britain is getting closer and closer to a position where you at least won't join this war, which is important to me. Portugal's in that as well. I don't think Portugal will soon just say, oh well, we're not getting in there. Have to wait and see. Ooh, revoked that claim on what province? Ancona? I don't think so. I don't care what the Papal State thinks of me, so this is fine. Oh, he actually took a province there. Interesting. How are we looking? Ooh, they're going to Protestant League. Portugal. It's gonna get there just that quick. Savoy announced us their rival. Why would he do that? We are way stronger. Well, that's his problem. So that one is done. Just not continue with that. Don't really need to. Already claimed Wallace. Should now claim Baron. Why? Oh well, he took those provinces. That's interesting. Oh, we're still in a truce. We can't do anything against him, but we can hurt him. Yeah. Not really. Maybe we can do a threat of war thing. No. Alright. Liège, the end of term. Ah, Portugal won't join. That's good, because now we just need Great Britain out. And we can really do something. Oh, we get a lot of negatives this time. Guess I don't really like that, but, well, it's just the case. How much more do I need to fabricate another claim? Not much more. Here we are. Well, let's end that for now. That's fine. Yeah, Britain is doing a good job together with Portugal. But if we go to war now, Portugal won't join. We just need Britain to not join. So what should we do? Well, we are behind on the Diplo tech and need these to fill up, so I'm gonna go with the diplomat this time. I really want that to fill up. And for now, this will be the end of this episode, because we are closing in on half an hour. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and please join me in the next episode when we will try and conquer the rest of the provinces we need to form Italy. Bye bye.